Hey, Willowbrook. Today we are in Mark chapter 5 on our New Testament challenge. And as I read through Mark 5, the word restoration continues to come to my mind. Really, we see Jesus performing some miracles, restoring lives, starting with a demon-possessed man right at the beginning. This man has been bound, possessed for many years, and Jesus cast out legion, many demons into a herd of pigs. They run off a cliff and they drown, and we see the man in complete restoration in his normal state of mind. And then right after that, we see that Jesus has been approached by Jairus, and his daughter has fallen very ill, really on the brink of death, and he's pleaded with Jesus to come and heal her. He knows what Jesus is capable of. And as they're on their way to see his daughter, in a large crowd of people, we see that a woman who had dealt with a blood disorder of some sort for many years, the Bible tells us 12 years, she reaches out to touch Jesus' cloak right in the middle of this huge crowd, just by the chance that she believed that by touching his cloak that she would receive healing. And sure enough, when she does it, Jesus feels the power leave his body, and he turns to find out who she is, and he stops. We see Jesus being very compassionate. He stops to have this conversation with her, and he tells her that her faith has healed her, for her to go in peace and be freed from her suffering. So another woman, she finds restoration in Jesus in this moment. And here we are, he's still in this journey though. He's to get to Jairus' house to heal his daughter. And when he gets there, we see that a crowd is gathered of mourners. And this is because she has already died. And they are in a complete state of mourning. The Bible says that they're wailing with all commotion and wailing because of the daughter dying. And Jesus walks up and he says that the child is not dead, but asleep. And we see that just in this quick little instance, they go from wailing and crying to, the Bible says, they laughed at him. And that made me think about Genesis 18, when Sarah is told that she's going to have a baby. And in that moment, she laughs to herself because she just thinks there's no possible way. How in her old age could she have a baby? And in this same way, although she was probably not mocking God in that moment, these people, their laughter is probably mocking him. There's no way, she's dead. There's no way that could happen. And basically, he got him out of there, got most everybody out of the way, and he comes in. And if you've read the chapter, you see that he heals her and she comes back from the dead. And a funny little detail in the Bible, they probably weren't even thinking about this, but she needed something to eat. And Jesus reminds them that in the last thing of the chapter, he told them, go, give her something to eat. He's looking out for her needs, but he restores her life. He restores that family because now this dead girl is back to life. What it made me think about, and I want to just maybe encourage you this today. In my own life, there's been times through the years where there were situations that seemed impossible. And if someone had told me that, hey, God is going to do this for you, he's going to see you through, I probably would have been tempted to just laugh and say, there's no possible way. It is impossible. But yet God knew what was to come. Just as he knew what was to come in Jairus' life, just what he knew was coming in Abraham and Sarah's life, he knew a miracle was going to happen. So today, though you may be tempted to laugh in an impossible situation, know that God is still working, he's still restoring, and he's got hope for you. Hope you have a great day.